you spend a lot of time in an office, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting down and sitting at a desk and typing, you probably feel a bit of stiffness, a bit of soreness in some muscles from a long day sitting down in that awkward position. So I'm going to take you through some simple stretches that you can do in the office that will help relax your muscles and release some of that tension so that you don't feel so stiff and sore at the end of the day. So all of these can be done right there in your office chair, and they're nice and easy, and you can even do them at home if you want to as well. So the first one that we're going to do is for your hamstrings, so the muscles on the back of your leg. So just sitting down, feet out in front. Now you can just do one leg at a time to make it a little bit more focused. You're going to bring yourself forward to the edge of your chair and just reach down towards the floor. Now, you might not be very flexible. You might not be able to grab your toes, and that's okay. You go to whatever position feels okay for you, and then we're getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg there. Obviously, you'll do both sides. The next one that we can do from a sitting position is for our low back. So we're just going to round our back here and drop our head down and reach down and relax into that stretch. Another thing that we can do sitting in our chair is just twist our bodies around, and you can use the chair to assist you, and just holding onto that chair you get a nice twist through the torso. If you want to add to the intensity, you can cross your leg over and twist over the top of that crossed leg. Then an area that we all usually are fairly tight is the chest. We sort of have this posture where we're hunched over. So a good way to stretch the chest sitting in your office chair is just open your arms out and lift your chest up and stretch this way. Now we can also stretch our triceps, which is on the back of our arm, by just lifting our hand up overhead, dropping that hand down behind, and just stretching this way. If you want to add to the stretch, you grab onto that elbow and just pull it gently until you feel it tighten up in that tricep. Then we can stretch the deltoids, which are on the back of the shoulder. You're going to reach the arm across the body and just pull that arm towards you. So you'll feel the stretch across the back of the shoulder there. Now another area that will often feel quite tight from sitting at the desk all day is up here in your traps, okay? So what we want to do here is tip the head to the side and just reach this arm away, and if you want to add to the stretch, pop your hand on top of your head and just gently put a bit of pressure there to help stretch through the side of that muscle. Now, you obviously will repeat that on both sides, and you can also just tuck your chin down to your chest to help stretch out the back of the muscle, and you can put a bit of gentle pressure with your hands to help stretch out those tight muscles around the neck. We can also do some other ones for the legs. So if we bring the ankle up on top of the knee here and just put a bit of gentle pressure down on that knee, that's going to stretch our glute muscles. So they're on the back here. So that can feel really nice if they're stiff and sore. We can also stretch our calf muscles by putting our leg back in the same position that we did for the hamstring stretch, but then just pulling the toes up towards us. So by pulling the toes up towards us, we're stretching out through the calves there. Particularly if you wear high heels in the office, your calf muscles are often going to be quite tight and sore. Just a couple more to finish off. Sitting in your chair, just reach your arms up overhead and you'll feel a nice stretch all the way down through your torso. And you can increase this stretch by just leaning a little bit from side to side. And then we'll just finish off by doing some shoulder rolls and neck rolls. So by just gently rolling your shoulders backwards and just gently rolling your neck from side to side. That's just going to help activate the muscles and relax the muscles as they get tight and tense during the workday. So hopefully that will help you feel a little bit less stressed and a little bit less tight and sore in the office.